Hello, this is Victor at RestoreYourMercedes.com. This video is for Daniel in Missouri. So this is the final smoke test when everything is back together, and we can see that I think I ruptured my boot. Yeah, I believe so. Too much pressure. Just close it down a little bit. There. Okay. So usual smoke would be coming from that little EGR area. They always smoke out a little bit, and that's just the way they are. Plus, I think I ruptured my cover here because I put too much pressure in the system. But more pressure the better, so this way we can say if we have anything to do with any other hoses, like for example this little one. If we open it up, it's not leaking. It's pretty good because one-way valves are holding, so that's good, because there is also a one-way valve all the way there. Okay, so that is not a concern. The area around throttle body is also, as you can see, there is no smoke coming out from there. And also I had a smoke coming out from this area right here. It is no longer because I siliconed it. I never had smoke from anywhere else, but right now it is all good. I think I have to shut down my air supply because you see it's just so much pressure that I created that I have smoke coming out the brake booster, which is okay. I have this little plastic closing down the intake, and it's so pressurized, so the system is really tight right now, which is very good. So the engine is a leak free, I can say that. Now let's just recoup what was done real quick. Now I did correct the wiring harness run from behind the piping to the right location right here. That was one thing. The valve was repaired, it was stuck, so now it's nice and free. Throttle body rebuilt. As you can see, throttle body is nice and shiny down in there. And the wiring loom, you might see right there is a little peek of the new wiring loom. And from under here you can see the clean throttle body and new wiring loom to the left, right over there. Okay, so this is the wiring. I also replaced a tiny little elbow rubber piece, that right there, because the original one was loose, so I replaced it with a new one. That's that. I tightened up a couple of hoses, this one, that one, just to make sure that they're good and tight. There was a problem here with connections were wrong over here in this area, so I corrected the connection. I put a new housing on one of the plugs just to have it nice and tight, and also they were taped together, so that wasn't really good. So now it's in its right holder. Over here I taped some wires that were cut. The new grommets here and seals on heater valve are also installed. That's that. And sway bar bushing links and strut bellows. See, these are new strut bellows. This is how they sit. I did kind of like, if I can show, you see, I kind of like get them to stay on top, but that's really not, it's not necessary. This is just pure me, I just do that. But they can be just free. That's just the way they are designed, because that's not gonna stay there for long like this. But it's just a dust cover, so as long as suspension is compressed, it's going to cover the the actual strut shaft itself. Now we can see a little bit of coolant over here because I had the valve, heater valve, to be removed, so I had to remove coolant pipes. These are the sway bar bushings, new bushings. The outer ones I did. The inner ones I didn't do because the inner ones, as you can see, they look pretty good. And right now, I don't know if I can show, if I can show you if it's moving or not. Well, I can't really get to it, but the original ones were pretty bad. Well, anyway, that was definitely needed to be done, and it is corrected finally. These hoses I had to remove so I can get the heater valve out to replace its O-rings. So that's done. What else? I did check the switchover valve. That seemed to be working okay. The switchover valve is down in there. Here is its line right here. That is to activate the input of air into the exhaust, and that's about all. So this is it. Job done.